Hey guys, so it's quite late at night, but I thought that I would show you a little bit of how I plan on studying for my end of exams. So you may have seen previously that I like to make posters. It's weird, I'm not very visual. I don't really learn off like drawings and stuff like that, because I learn by writing. Actually doing the posters and spending time on them is a bit different to just, just writing. So I just try and mix it up a little bit. So something else what I like to do is throughout the year, you've seen my room. I got a massive desk in there, which I absolutely love. I live up throughout the year, but when it comes to summer exams, it's really nice. I don't want to stay in my room. So I make a bit of a deal with my mum and I come down to my kitchen table. So you can see I'm starting to do the complement system. So I basically want to write out my own version of this, basically, which, yeah, that looks disgusting. Over here, this is my immunology all open. This is my exams, they go in order. So I got epidemiology, tropical medicine, immunology, then I've got clinical biochemistry and pharmacology. Then I have my exam timetable with some notes, any textbooks that I may need, my exam pencil case. Make sure you always as well take your student ID. It doesn't have to be on your lanyard, but I like my lanyard, so I put it on there. Usually I try and make these posters as colourful as possible, so I have lots of marker pens. And yes, I am in a Harry Potter onesie. Comfort is key in revision times, and I'm already really tired. Also, I haven't written it out yet, but I plan on writing this out. So you can see last week I was doing a lot of immunology and pharmacology, and this is my exam timetable. I think it's really important to have kind of like an idea of what you want to do, and kind of just like smaller tasks of what you want to achieve. I mean, yeah, okay, I just put immunology on there, but I had some stuff from lectures to catch up on, so I had to kind of just do that, get my head down for a few days. But now that's all done, it's straight on to revision prep. So I want to do a poster tonight, and then from tomorrow I'm going to be looking at some essay preps. So I'm going to be looking through past papers across all my modules and thinking, okay, what would I like to answer? And then one or two topics that that's it, I'm avoiding like the plague. And there is always one or two topics you just think, nah, not touching it, which is absolutely fine. Not every topic is going to come up. You just got to be really careful when you're cherry picking. And yeah, hopefully I'll get it written out soon, that I can start adding colour, and hopefully I can show you guys a nice finished product. I would show my last ones, but I don't actually know where they are. I have loads of posters. I've been doing them since A-level, so I have to get them out and show you guys. At this point you probably won't see anything on the paper, but I will still show you that I finished the first stage of my poster. So the first stage is always to map it out and see how it all fits together. So I don't know if you're able to make any of this out whatsoever, but you can see I've got my title there, and I've got the 3 pathways. So I've got my classical pathway that all comes across here, my lectin pathway that then joins in, my alternative pathway, and then I've got the final pathway just down, it really doesn't want to see it, oh, the terminal pathway down by here, ultimately giving you membrane distribution. So the next thing is to let it focus. There we go. The next stage now is to put some colour in on it, and then I gotta let it dry, and then I can get rid of all the pencil marks. Usually I like to print out pictures around my posters. You'll see when I post my previous ones. However, for this one, it was important that I know how to like draw it out, because I'm gonna, well, it's immunology, and this is what my lecturer did his PhD in, so it's pretty likely this is gonna come up. And if it does, I should really be able to draw it out on the paper and then be able to explain it. So it's really important that I nail this. So you should never kind of guess what's gonna come up, but if their PhD is in it and they remind you about it a lot, study it. Hey, right, it's slowly getting there. I'm now terrified of making a mistake, as I have now started using the felt tip pens. So I will just show you what it's like. So this is the start of it. I'm really annoyed, my lectin's a little wonky and it's really annoying me. But yeah, this is the start of it. I've still got loads more to do. So I'm really excited to see what it looks like. And if I make a mistake, I will probably cry, which I'm not videoing if I do. So the poster's now finished, it's all in my own words. So if I just show you, this is what I was trying to recreate. So it looks horrible, as you can see. This is my version. So I've got the 3 pathways and how the lectin and classical merge and alternative all come together to make C3 convertases, and then where it goes from that then to make the membrane distribution. And I'm really happy with it. It just looks a bit plain though, so I might try and do something just to kind of brighten it up a little bit, but other than that I'm really happy. There we go, it's now all cleaned up and ready to go on my wall. There it is, probably the most like plain one I've done because it's all writing and no images, but I think it still gets the point across and I was able to do the whole system, so hopefully I remember it, and hopefully if this comes up in the exam I'm able to recite it, so yay.